I want to go into this a little bit more because the idea of living the nightmare, right? It's, you know, you shared there, it's a lot of fear. It's like, what if this goes wrong? What if something bad happens? And this kind of perpetuates. And I feel like right now, in society as a whole, there is a lot of people that might describe waking life as a nightmare, and they may feel like they're in that kind of movie set where it's just a horror show, essentially, because, you know, we see everything that happens on the world stage, and obviously media perpetuates that a lot. But for people that are in that kind of living nightmare state, I mean, how do they start to make the bridge? Because I think for anybody to jump from a nightmare to a dream can feel quite, well, I don't think people believe that the dream is even possible. When you're in a nightmare, it feels impossible to even think about dreaming, never mind living the dream. So I guess it's about the bridging that, right? How do we get from that nightmare state to even just a hopeful state, or even just a curious state? How do we bridge that? And yeah, I'm keen for your thoughts.
Well, you know, the Stoic philosophers, 400 BC, they asked that question. They asked it of themselves. Like Epictetus was a slave. His whole life he was a slave, and it was pretty bad. And he didn't believe in God. He didn't believe in hope. All of that, he was too cynical and realistic. So he took a different path, a path of saying, whatever it is, it's not going to get me inside. I'm just going to overcome it by sheer strength and courage. I'm just going to, by determination and willpower, I'm not going to let it get to me anymore. So they could break my body, and I can't do anything about it. I'll just make sure not to scream. Maybe I'll keep a smile on my face. You know, or, you know, if it's not quite that bad, I will rise to the occasion. I will do my very best, but I'm not going to let them see me sweat.